Have you ever wondered why you do not look like your favorite gym influencer? Yeah, me too. It might be because of the juice they're taking, but here's the deal. You can look like them if you want to, but hear me out. I think most of you guys, you don't even realize that even your favorite gym influencer is not looking like your favorite gym influencer in real life. And this is because of 4 different things that you need to look like them. The first thing is, obviously, you need to look like something a little bit. You need a pump, you need awesome light, you need a decent camera with a good lens, unfortunately, and you need the edit. And this will turn you from this into this. I would like to give you a general reminder to not compare yourself. We always tend to compare ourselves to the biggest guy in the room, and if we reach this level, we compare ourselves to the next biggest guy that we can find. Either it's online or offline, it doesn't matter. So before we're going into taking photos and editing them, let me get a pump real quick. So I repositioned my camera, triggered the camera with my phone, and here's the deal. Not even close, bro. And you know what's actually the most pathetic part about all of it? I got here at 1 p.m. and now it's 1:30. I mean, obviously I'm not lifting since yesterday. I'm doing this for 11 years now. But still, if you want to look good on social media, this is all it takes. A little bit of good light, a little bit of pump. Done. Don't feel bad about that. Don't. Swear to God. There's so many men, especially out there, having depression because they don't look like their idols online, not noticing that they already look better in real life. And honestly, due to my social anxiety, it's always a process to set up my camera in a gym, especially if it's a public gym, because I don't want to cringe anyone out. And I think I don't know, I don't like it. No. Anyway, so make sure no one else is in the frame, you don't bother anyone, and if there are people and they don't like what you're doing, you are always the one stepping back. Because it's a public gym, it's a shared room, it's for everyone, and if they don't feel comfortable with the camera running around, it's not your job to keep going. Put it away, do it another time, the gym doesn't go away. So after taking the shot that I feel comfortable with, we are going home, and now the real work starts. We ticked off 3 out of 4 boxes, and now the last one, the edit, is coming into place. So here's the photo in Lightroom, and it's a little bit weird to see that because I don't look like this in real life, and I know this myself, which is totally fine. I don't feel bad about it. I know it's all camera, lighting, and pump, yet it is really weird to see myself big as this, but then I know I don't look like this. So anyway, let's skip this part. To make this a really crisp and sharp looking photo, we're gonna start with the light. Obviously we're in Lightroom, and all I'm showing you right now you can actually do with the free version. Going into light, since we don't have a lot of highlights, we don't have to push them down, because usually I would push the highlights a little bit down. We can do it a little bit to not be overexposed, but it's not bad at all. We bring up the shadows quite a bit. Obviously we have to bring up the exposure because it's really dark in here, and this already makes a huge difference. So if you upload this instead of this, people will already think that you look brutal, when on the picture you do, but in real life, you know. Anyway, what I don't like in here is the colorway. I would like to change the colors just a little bit. Like I said, it was a really dark place, and I don't really like distraction colors. So everything that is not your skin tone, which is yellow and orange, I would eliminate. So if you have a gym, for example, and you have a lot of green, purple, or blue in it, I'll just tone it down. Saturation out. It's a little bit of a difference. Green, saturation out. This sometimes I use to make the skin tones a little bit more orangey instead of yellow, and that's it so far. But to make your picture stand out a little bit more and make yourself a little bit more crisp, we're gonna add some effects in clarity and dehaze, which is basically making the photo much sharper than it is, making your strings and veins and muscle strings, whatever it is, popping out a little bit more. So clarity up, dehaze in, and you already look pretty bad in here. So if you have the full version, like the paid version of Lightroom, you can also select yourself by pressing select subject. Obviously you are the subject and Lightroom is doing a pretty good job detecting you. Then you can, invert it. So you only choose the background to edit. And what I like to do here is making the background a little bit darker, that you stand out a little bit more. Sometimes what I like to do is also bringing the saturation down in the background so that it's actually looking really thick and crisp. You can also bring it up, but that's a matter of taste. So a little bit of dehaze in the background, and now we already have a sick gym shot. The only thing that I would personally like to do right now is doing a little bit of color grading, because I like this moody vibe, especially the moody light in the gym. Let me show you if I can find it here. So we have color, and then we go into grading, and I always like to bring a little bit of a like greeny underground bluish touch in there. Let me show you. That gives the photo a little bit of a cinematic look, I would say. And that's basically it. As you can see here, that's the difference compared to without the edit and with the edit. And now you look like one of your favorite gym influencers, and you look crisp and big as fuck. Like I said, this is not how I look in real life. And I know that myself, a little bit of a reality check when I take photos, but it is what it is, right? That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Right now I'm fighting for every subscriber that I can get. So if you like this kind of videos, just let me know in the comments below, and we can work on whatever it is to make your gym photos or whatever photos you have make a little bit more outstanding in the future. See ya.